Do you have a biggest fear? Have you ever heard people say that? My biggest fear is. And oftentimes you hear things that are unique to that person: spiders, snakes, heights, maybe wars, things that are external to our own control. How about the internal ones? Do you ever say, my biggest fear is I'm going to lose my job? I'm going to lose my house. I'm going to run out of money. I'm going to lose loved ones. I may lose my health. My biggest fear is not being able to maintain the reputation and the image that I've portrayed for so many years. Whatever it may be, maybe it's the loss of faith, maybe it's being alone. How about living alone or dying alone? I mean, those are kind of some of my biggest fears. What I've discovered over 6 decades of life now is that almost all of the internal fears I've ever thought about rarely come true. And even the few that maybe have, and while I've had a little suffering along the way, those experiences have vaulted my ability to have enlightenment about life and what's important. And it's caused me to value life and to love life and others even greater. We human beings, for some reason, when we start thinking about the future, we tend to look at it with fear and anxiety rather than with excitement and adventure. And while we do have to pay attention to external fears, I mean, obviously having fear at some point is pretty healthy. For an example, if you were going to wrestle a grizzly bear, we should be afraid of that. Probably not the greatest idea. But when it comes to the other things that are threats to us, I think the biggest thing that we need to be concerned about is the threat of our minds and our hearts and our souls. And I think it's up to us to control how we think and how we commit ourselves to different activities and commitments. That way we can protect our viewpoint of life in the future. So, it's been said many times that on the other side of fear is freedom. And I have no doubt that that is true, as I've experienced it when I've overcome fears, and I know you can too. I wish that for you. Thank you.